Welcome to Veranda IAS. In this session, we shall discuss some of the salient aspects of the Union Budget, Government of India. Independent India's first ever Union Budget was presented by Minister R.K. Shanmugam Chetty in the year 1947. The financial information for the formerly princely states was also included in the Unified Budget presented by John Mackay in the year 1949-50. The creation of a planning commission was also decided in this budget. The railway budget was once incorporated into the overall budget, and on the recommendations of the Ackworth Committee, the railway budget was split in the year 1924. And again, as per the suggestions of the Bibick-Debreuil Committee, the railway budget was merged with the Union Budget since 2017. As far as the constitutional provisions are concerned, Article 112 gives the power to present a budget, the budget which is called as the annual financial statement. Here, the President shall, in respect of every financial year, cause to be laid before both the houses of the Parliament a statement of the estimated receipts and expenditure of the Government of India for that year, and in this part referred to as the annual financial statement. Similarly, Article 202 specifies the provision of a state budget, where the governor shall, in respect of every financial year, cause to be laid before the House or the houses of the legislature of the state a statement of the estimated receipts and expenditure of the state for that year. In this part referred to as the annual financial statement. Evolution of budget in the post-independent era. Until 1955, the budget was solely published in English. Later, between 1955 and 56, the government began to publish it in Hindi as well. Indira Gandhi, the former Prime Minister, was the first woman to propose the budget of independent India. She also served as the Prime Minister while holding the finance position. However, on 5th of July 2019, Nirmala Sitharaman became India's first full-time female finance minister when she presented the country's budget. In the year 1973-74, former finance minister Yashwantrao Chavan proposed a budget with a huge fiscal deficit of around 550 crores, the highest ever recorded, and this was dubbed as the Black Budget at the time. This occurred in the aftermath of the 1971 Indo-Pakistan War and a monsoon season that failed very badly. The Epochal Budget. Manmohan Singh's 1991 budget is referred to as the Epochal Budget, or a budget with a great historically significant, since this signaled the beginning of India's economic liberalization. P.V. Narasimha Rao was India's Prime Minister at the time. This is when, for the first time, India came out with its economic reforms of the liberalization, privatization and globalization. And in the year 1997-98, Finance Minister P. Chidambaram unveiled what became to be known as India's Dream Budget. He decreased personal income tax rates as well as corporate taxation. This won over the ordinary man, and additionally, the information technology sector received a boost under this budget. Hence, this budget has been termed as the Dream Budget of India. The budget division of the Department of Economic Affairs in the Finance Ministry is the nodal body responsible for producing the budget. First, there is the issuance of circulars to all the ministries, followed by the consultation between Department of Expenditure and the respective ministries, followed by the allocation of revenue by Finance Ministry to all the departments. Then there is the pre-budget meetings with the stakeholders, and finally the presentation of budget on the 1st of February is being done from the year 2017. The Union Budget has 3 sets of budgetary data: the actual data of the preceding year, the provisional data of the current year, and the budgetary estimates for the following year. The other kinds of data are also generated in the government's day-to-day activities. These are the revised estimate, where the current estimation of the budget estimates or provisional estimates. This is an interim data. Then we have the quick estimates. This shows the latest situation. This is an interim data. Then we have the advanced estimates, a kind of quick estimate but done in advance of the final stage when data should have been collected. This is again an interim data. As far as the budget procedures are concerned, the general budget is presented with the Finance Minister in the Lok Sabha. After introducing and presenting the budget in the Lok Sabha, this is tabled in the Rajya Sabha. The budget is not discussed on the day it is presented in the Parliament. The budget that is presented in the Parliament contains the following statements. First, the annual financial statement, the demand for grants, the appropriation bill, and the finance bill. Looking at the changes introduced in the year 2017, the budget presentation was moved to 1st of February. This was formally held on the last working day of February. The railway budget was merged with the general budget. The plan and the non-plan expenditures were totally eliminated from the budget. The other changes incorporated in 2019. Bahi Khata instead of a briefcase. Mrs. Nirmala Sitharaman, the country's first full-time woman finance minister, pioneered a key change in the year 2019 by instituting the practice of carrying budget documents in a Bahi Khata, the traditional red fabric rather than a briefcase. And this was referred to as a reversal of the British hangover. Paperless. For the first time in India's history, the 2021 budget was totally paperless, meaning it will not be printed and all the members of the parliament and the government staff would have to access the soft copies via the official websites. Even the economic survey of the year 2019 was fully paperless. I hope you benefited out of this session. Stay connected with Veranda IAS. Happy learning. Thank you.